I need advice because I'm honestly not sure if I'm being unreasonable here. I've been living with my college roommate, Sarah, for 2 years now. We've always gotten along pretty well, split bills evenly, kept things clean, the usual roommate stuff. About a month ago, she told me she was starting an OnlyFans account to help pay for school. I was supportive because honestly, college is expensive and we're both struggling financially. At first, everything seemed fine. Sarah was making really good money, like $8,000 plus per month, which is insane for a college student. I was actually happy for her because she seemed less stressed about finances. But then things started getting weird. I kept accidentally walking into her filming sessions. I'd come home from class and she'd be set up in our living room with ring lights and cameras. Then it was the kitchen. Then even our shared bathroom. She never gave me any heads up about when she was filming, so I was constantly interrupting her work by just existing in my own apartment. When I asked if she could maybe give me a schedule or some kind of warning, she got super defensive. She said I was being a prude and that this was her income. I tried to explain that I wasn't judging her work. I just wanted to know when I couldn't use common areas of the apartment I pay half the rent for. But the real problems started when I noticed my stuff going missing. At first, it was small things. My expensive skincare products that I save up to buy were getting used up way faster than normal. Then I saw her wearing my designer dress in one of her Instagram promotion posts. The dress my aunt gave me for my birthday that cost like $300. I confronted her about using my clothes, and she said she'd replace the skincare stuff, but that borrowing clothes between roommates was normal. Except she never asked, and she was literally making money off wearing my things. Then last week, I discovered the worst part. I was looking for my grandmother's vintage jewelry to wear to a family dinner, and I couldn't find the pearl necklace and matching earrings anywhere. These aren't just expensive pieces, they're irreplaceable family heirlooms that belonged to my great grandmother. I finally found them when one of my friends sent me a screenshot from Sarah's OnlyFans asking if those were my grandmother's pearls. She recognized them because I wear them to special occasions sometimes. I was mortified. My grandmother's jewelry was being used as props in adult content without my knowledge or permission. When I confronted Sarah, she acted like I was being dramatic. She said they were just sitting in my jewelry box and that she was being careful with them. I tried to explain that these are irreplaceable family pieces with sentimental value, but she just rolled her eyes and said I was being materialistic. The situation completely exploded 3 days ago when my conservative parents decided to surprise visit me. They walked into our apartment to find ring lights set up in the living room and adult toys scattered on the coffee table. My mom was horrified and my dad was furious. I had to explain that it wasn't my stuff, which led to an incredibly awkward conversation about my roommate's job. After my parents left, Sarah went off on me. She said I was trying to control her income and slut-shaming her business. She accused me of being jealous of her success and said I was a terrible feminist for not supporting other women. Now she's threatening to move out and leave me responsible for the full rent, which I absolutely cannot afford on my own. My friends are completely split on this. Half of them say it's her body and her choice, and that I'm being judgmental about sex work. The other half thinks she's crossed major boundaries by using my personal belongings without permission and taking over our shared living space. I want to be clear. I don't care that she does OnlyFans. I care that she's using my belongings without asking, especially irreplaceable family jewelry, and that she's essentially taken over our apartment for her business without considering that I live here too. So AT for confronting my roommate for using my belongings in her OnlyFans content?